Where Ray Gibbs at? Yo, ping Ray in here, bro. We gonna spin the block on them niggas.
It's Wack 100 reacts to DJ Akademiks read the incident report from the terrible, unfortunate night of Rich Homie Quan. What? Let's get to the content.
It's Ray Gibbs TV.
Spin the block.
Go over this Akademiks where he's reading these new details on Rich Homie Quans.
Not yet.
Subtopic. Got audio.
Alright, so we do have Rich Homie Quan's death incident report. And this kind of tells us a lot, right? So this is the incident report about the death of Rich Homie Quan. What it tells us is the people that were involved in the sense of, you know, people that were at this house. By the way, you know, I don't want to dox him or whatever the case is, but, you know, he lived in a big house. Apparently, not only his kids were there, not only his baby mama was there, but apparently his brother was there, okay? So his brother was there, and I think it's the Quantes Lamar. I think, who's that? Is that his name? The Quantes Lamar? Yeah, that's his name. But then there's somebody else. I don't know if it's Andre or Ferris. No, I don't think it's Ferris. I think it's Andre. I think that's his brother. Regardless, let me read this incident report. It's going to give a little bit of detail, right? It says, on 9/5/2024 at approximately 11:29, and I guess this is in the morning, so 11:29 a.m., Officer Dorsal, Unit 2412, was dispatched to a call in regards to an injured person at the location of blah, blah, blah. He says, when I arrived, I made contact with Mrs. Amber Williams, who told me that at 6:45, which basically it's 5 hours before then, she woke up to bring the kids to school and noticed that her significant other was not in the bedroom. Miss Williams stated that she woke up and saw him asleep on the sofa. When she came back from dropping the kids off at school, she saw he was still sleeping. She then proceeded to the bedroom and fell asleep at approximately 11 hours, right? 1100 hours, which is 11 o'clock. She woke up to go check on him, and that was when she observed that his body was cold and called 911. The male was identified as Mr. DeQuantes Lamar with a birthday of whatever. While on scene, I did not observe any foul play. Mr. Lamar did not appear to be alert, conscious, or breathing. Miss Williams advised me that Mr. Lamar did not have any medical or underlying issues. Grady Bus 786 was on scene and transported him to the Grady Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. I also spoke to Mr. Andre Munford, okay, which is the brother of the deceased. It says, who informed me that he woke up at approximately 3 a.m. and noticed that Mr. Lamar had fallen asleep on the floor near the kitchen counter. Mr. Mumford advised me that it was very unusual because he had food in his mouth. He lifted him up and put him on the sofa. I'm unable to get a statement from Mr. Ferris quick because he was in shock, but later was cooperative once homicide arrived on the scene. You know, I stand with saying that I don't believe any foul play was involved with Rich Homie Quan's death. I do think it's an accidental overdose. And even though y'all gonna say, oh no, this person tried to kill him, this and third, I really think it's an accidental overdose. What I will say is that this still alarmed me. A few things. I think the brother's statement was very alarming. If you find your brother passed out with food in his mouth. Like, you have to remember, we know people fall asleep. We know sometimes people be off drugs and maybe pass out. But if you find them unconscious, or you find them where you think they're sleeping, and food is in their mouth, they couldn't even finish chewing the food, I would probably be like, yo, are you okay? Let me get you some water. What is going on? Not, oh, I'm gonna just put you on the couch. I'm gonna just put you on the couch to sleep. That would have been a red flag for me. Now, I don't believe this brother didn't care for Rich Homie Quan. I don't believe that this brother is nothing but a loving brother. So what this does tell me, and this is the only reasonable conclusion I could come to, is perhaps that this brother has seen Rich Homie Quan in many precarious positions due to his drug use. That we've played videos here before where people even verbally said to Rich Homie Quan, you're a junkie. Now granted, we as a population and the public and fans, we probably didn't see too much of the quote-unquote junkie behavior, but apparently people around him didn't know of his drug use. And if he did die of drug, it's very possible that maybe the drug use was rampant and was going on for months, if not years. So them finding him passed out, even though passed out with food in their mouth is a little bit unusual, they thought, oh no, he's just off that shit again. Let's just make sure he's, put him on the couch, make sure he's good. Again, there's no conversation about them checking vitals at that point. And allegedly, the young woman, which is the baby mom's, only checked his vitals when instructed by the police when she called 911. So essentially, I gotta believe that his drug use was so normal that they felt, oh, he gonna be all right, just put him back on the couch. That's also a problem if that was the case, right? Again, very sad. These are additional details that are coming up about Rich Homie Quan's passing. Obviously, the official toxicology report has not been concluded yet, even though they are saying that they have done all necessary things with the body. They're apparently releasing the body, or have released the body to the, so the medical examiner has released it to the morgue. The family is then going to plan a funeral, and they want to do a supposed extravagant funeral that is public, over the top, because they feel like Rich Homie Quan was a legend, and he was, and that the fans deserve to have their day of mourning with Quan as well. So he's going to have a public funeral. Don't know where the venue is going to be at, but apparently we're hearing from the medical examiner and the detectives that they have concluded all the autopsy and collected whatever samples they needed to run whatever tests they will do later, which obviously is going to be a toxicology report. So we're going to hear an official cause of death or method of death based on what they find with that. But apparently they no longer need to keep the body, so they're going to release it to the father, and the father's going to go forward with a funeral. Again, I don't want to blame the brother, even though I did mention that didn't sound too normal. Grief is a hell of a thing, bro. And I don't want to add on to the stress the family is feeling by even remotely suggesting that his brother could have either saved his life or done something, because sometimes when you're overstricken with grief, you especially with a loved one, you start thinking about what you could have done, how you could have done something different, how you could have proceeded. So, I hope God helps that entire family. They're going through a very tough time, all right? Yeah. I am hearing that.
Yeah, they're probably used to finding him in situations like that. Yeah, and who's not to to say that dude might not have, kind of been semi-woke a little bit on the way to the couch. I don't know. Kind of leaves it open.
Passed out on the floor by the kitchen with food in your mouth. That sounds kind of crazy, though. I don't know. That sounds kind of crazy. Just to pick a nigga up and put him on the couch.
I'm gonna leave them drugs alone, man. This ain't no joke.
This the worst time to be a drug addict, I tell you that. Shit ain't
Yeah,
safe.
I
yeah.
don't know what it was that he was taking. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I don't know what it was taking, but it reminded me of like Michael K. Williams when they just found him passed out with his foaming at the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
I don't
same
know.
shit as the Fent.
But
Yeah, the
Bridget,
foaming at the
they
mouth is
spraying that
fentanyl.
shit on the weed now, everything. Like they spraying that shit on everything. That fentanyl.
And shit, like
I
Not
know
like
he
saying
was
that's what it
different.
is, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's a good chance.
it's
That's
probably
probably what it is.
90% positive. It's probably
Right.
fentanyl.
Yeah, but I know he was dealing with taking mollies and perks, but they probably had
And
fentanyl
that's the worst shit.
in
Them
I heard
Uh-huh.
motherfucking
they be
pills is
stepping
the
on that
worst.
shit too. I heard they be stepping on it too. Well,
Did the
I've
brother
learned these.
have
I've learned these
history?
words from y'all.
Did the brother have history of abusing drugs? Maybe the brother was loaded too.
That's what I said. Not only that, dude, that must have been a norm for dude.
It
Yeah.
had to be. Ain't no
We
way
said yeah, the
That was
other
a
day
norm for the
we all
dude.
said that.
somebody
To
stretched out
not
on the
be
floor.
alarmed to not be alarmed about something like that. That's what I said the other day. Like, man, if you're not alarmed about something like that, then it for sure is a ongoing occurrence. Cause Wack, if they find you on the floor, they just gonna pick you up and put you on the couch, or they
Nah,
gonna
that's not a norm for me.
yeah, exactly. They gonna be like, "What's wrong with you? Get up. What's the matter?" It's very, very
He was
unfortunate.
a dope. He was a dope fiend.
Yeah.
It's Wack Gift
Dude
TV.
was
He
a
was
dope
on the
fiend. For
way.
them to find him like that and not think it was nothing wrong with him. Straight up. Don't get there bust about it.
Shit sound harsh, but the truth can't be considered disrespect, man. It is what it
Yeah,
is.
he was a dope fiend. That's the bottom line.
Nah, yeah, he definitely was on the bad for a long time, for sure.
Yeah, you find a nigga in the kitchen, passed out, and you don't think nothing of it, he a dope fiend.
Yeah, that's not normal behavior. You see
No.
somebody in the kitchen, you just walk by them or throw a blanket on them.
Hello. Hello.
How you doing?
All right. You forgetting them early morning maid services. Yeah, he definitely was a dope fiend. That's crazy. You see a nigga pass out, you like, oh, this nigga high again. Pick him up, put him on the couch. Your brother might have been loaded too. Because the food in the mouth is definitely a little different.
That's a
He
fact.
probably ain't even noticed the shit. Because he loaded. Crazy.
But if it would have been fentanyl, would have been your brother would have been passed too, right?
Not
They
necessarily,
probably
bro.
loaded on something else. Probably.
You do more than I do, it's a good chance you're gonna go before I go.
We do know this. He was definitely a drug addict.
Yeah, he was, and he spoke about it too, openly.
Did he?
Yeah, yep. He spoke about it on a couple of podcasts, but the latest one that I seen was when he was on Math Hoffa, and he talked about it. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, to the point he said he was doing it every day, like to perform and all of that. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Hey, Mr. Wack, how are you?
Your mic sound muffled.
I said, hey, Mr. Wack, how are you? Hi, everybody.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
What's this other thing? I'm trying to post it. It won't let me post it.
Tech issues going on.
Wow. Now the brother of Rich Homie, he finds him first. Food hanging out your mouth and you still moving to the couch. I don't get it. Do y'all get it? Let me know in the comments down below. Very unfortunate situation. Everybody say no to drugs. Not good at all. Stay away from it. Nothing but pain and heartache will come in your life if you enter that realm. Don't even go there. It's not worth it. There's way better things to do with life than that. You can get high off life, enjoy life. Enjoy what makes you laugh. You feel me? Watch TV. Make memories with your family. Go shoot pool. Play basketball. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. Other than that stuff, because it's no good to you or anybody around you. But please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the platform. Keep your notification bell turned on. I will deliver more content. You already know how Ray Give gonna give it up. What crazy situation with Rich Homie. Man. Very unfortunate. But shout out to Wack 100, the Queen R&B, everybody on the 100 side. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know we gonna spin the block, recap, rewind, run it back. You already know. We got content. We gonna mix it up, switch it up. What? It's your boy Ray Give, and I'm gone. God bless. Peace. Thank you for watching another reaction video. I'm out.